Can fasting liquefy your muscles, especially on a keto and carnivore diet? Let's get into it. What's up, everyone? Welcome to my very, very humble channel where I have a new puppy. He is a rescue. I found him under my camper on the coldest night a month ago. So this is Dayo, Dayo. He's a little chocolate lab. Amazing puppy. But let's get into it. Yes, I'm wearing this glove because he's got those friggin' needle teeth. They're like little miniature knives that cut your hands. Okay, before I go into town, let's get into the fasting thing. Again, people do not recognize or understand that they are going through gluconeogenesis when they're doing this fasting nonsense. And gurus out there will push it and push it and push it, and they'll tell you to do all these timed fasts and days and weeks and months and 48 hours. But in reality, they're burning through their amino acids. And you can see it. Now, I've seen people criticize this concept of gluconeogenesis, like it's impossible to burn through your amino acids and develop liquid muscles right away. That's not how it works. You might develop thyroid symptoms right away. You might develop dehydration right away. You might develop poor sleep and go down the cortisol pathway and not even recognize that these things are coming from fasting. And then eventually, over time, you do notice that you look saggy, dark circles under the eyes, you have a hard time building muscle, and you're losing weight, but it tends to be muscle weight and water. So let's go check out this dude who's talking about it in better terms. He's very trending right now. So let's check him out.
So I have women all the time, and not to pick on ladies, but this happens in 3-to-1 women coming into the clinic and say, Gary, I don't get it. I wake up in the morning, I'm fasted. I have a cup of black coffee. I go to Orange Theory. I go hammer down for 55 minutes. I've been doing that 5 days a week for 3 months. I haven't lost a single pound. How is that possible? Like, I'm not even eating. I go, well, you're not eating, but your body is. It's just eating you. Because what happens when you don't have any sugar in your bloodstream is you get to the gym and now you have a 20-minute reserve of glycogen. This is 20 minutes. 20 minutes into your workout, you're out of energy. Your body needs energy now. It takes 3 minutes to liquefy lean muscle. It takes 5 hours to turn fat into energy. Where do you think your body's getting energy? Burning your own lean muscle. So what happens is you're going hammer down on the treadmill. You are actually digesting your own lean muscle. And then that night you're building it back. And then the next day you work out and then you build it back and you work out and you build it back.
I know. It seems crazy that you can start burning through amino acids, which is anything that's a protein in your skin, collagen, bone marrow, reproductive system, your organs. Yes, within minutes, you do that. Do you liquefy the muscles? Yes and no. They don't just turn to liquid and you're melting, but your body starts breaking it down into glucose in your bloodstream. So essentially liquefying your muscles. You don't see it right away, but eventually over time, people who've lost enormous amounts of weight, you will see that they've got the hanging skin that doesn't rebound, or they look saggy or crepey when they have smaller amounts of weight that they've lost through fasting. This is because of gluconeogenesis, which is the breakdown of proteins in your body to fuel the fledgling brain, because your body does not care that you want to look aesthetic. Doesn't care, only cares about stabilizing energy. And if you don't feel tired from fasting, it's not because it gives you energy. It's because your adrenals have to crank out cortisol. And when you do cortisol a little bit, it's fine. But when you go down that pathway over and over and over again, it weighs on your immune system and you liquefy protein in the body, including your skin. And ain't nobody trying to age too quickly. So be careful when you're doing keto or carnivore diets. Be careful when you combine it with fasting, because not only do you go through gluconeogenesis, but you also frack up your electrolytes. Cortisol pathway, dehydration, explosion, catastrophe happening as my puppy's completely becoming out of control in the background. Comment below, have you fasted? And for those who are like, I fasted, I was amazing, who've got like bot pictures and not anything real presenting themselves, like a video series, hush. I've worked with a ton of people who definitely have experienced issues with fasting. In fact, every single person that I work with on a keto or carnivore diet or even low carb, high fat who have fasted never reach their goals without paying back. Peter to Paul, you're going to pay for it. You are going to pay for it. Comment below and tell me if you have fasted before. Also, you can find me on Stephanie Person or at Can I Speak English? StephaniePerson.com. Book a consultation if you need my help. I've been doing this stuff for a long time. And how I've learned this is through over 8,000 people over the years. And if you don't believe me, go back to those old videos. Also, you can find me at Stephanie Ketogenic and Stephanie the Business Person. And this puppy is about to explode. So I need to take him out. And I'm out. Peace. But yeah, challenge in January.